Hi everyone, it's Ray back with you again with another update. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to On the Road with Yeshua, as I share my experiences on the road as a trucker and what the Lord is changing and doing in my life. Currently, right now, I'm on a DOT break, which is a mandatory 10 hours off after you've driven 13 hours during your 70-hour week up here in Canada. I'm in Valemount, British Columbia. I had about probably close to 5 hours, five and a half hours left to drive last night, but I decided to pull over in a rest stop. As you can see, the trees. It's a beautiful place to pull over. Unfortunately, I couldn't see last night because one of the problems I had with my other truck, there was so much film on the windshield that when it rained, when another car was coming your way and the wipers were going, it was creating this blinding glare and you just couldn't see. And I was literally slowing down to 30 kilometers an hour last night. It was so bad. And it wasn't even raining hard. It's just because whoever had this vehicle before did not take good care of it. And did not keep the windows clean properly, and it just builds up this really bad film on it that has oil and probably stuff from last winter on it, if all I know. So this windshield's got to be changed anyway. There's a whole bunch of cracks on the windshield too. But so that's what I'm doing right now. And I pulled over last night to get some rest. I went to bed at about 1:30 a.m. And currently right now it's 8. It's just about 8 o'clock. So I got about 7 hours of sleep, which is actually really good. That's more sleep than I normally get in one shot. And that's probably because it's so quiet around here. One thing that I just absolutely love about this time of the year, and that is the smell in the air. The fall weather. You can smell the trees. You can smell the leaves changing color. And I know that sounds funny, but you can. The leaves give off a completely different odor when they start to change and begin that hibernation stage, when they start dropping their leaves and everything. So I just wanted to tell you what I was doing. You haven't heard from me in a while. I am waiting for my other truck, the truck I normally drive, to get out of the shop. Apparently they're doing something with the transmission now. Who knows what they're doing? It could be gone for another week. So I've made a go at with what I have here. I really feel sorry for the mechanics when I finally give this truck back. There are so many things wrong with this vehicle. It's terrible. The heater in the back, I just found out this morning, doesn't work. That's nice, eh? So when the winter rolls around, I really hope I have my vehicle, because I'm not going to drive this thing. It's just too much of a lemon. It needs a lot of work. And again, it's not because of the mechanics at the company. It's because the person who used to drive this thing failed and neglected to tell the mechanics what needed to be done. All he had to do was write up a work order, hand it to the mechanics, and said, here's everything that's wrong with this thing. And if I was to do this right now, it'd be like a shopping list. So when I eventually do hand over the vehicle, I am probably going to let the main mechanic know a list of things that are wrong with this thing, to be courteous, because if they hand this vehicle over to somebody else, it wouldn't be that good. I mean, when I do the wipers, for example, here's the intermediate wipers. You can't quite see that. Let me see here. There's the intermediate wipers. Nice, eh? They stop right in the middle of the windshield. And watch when they do this again here. Come on. Give it a minute here. Yeah, the heater in the back, it doesn't work. I turned it on and just blows cold air through there. How can have anybody let any vehicle get so bad? You don't want to do it now? No, it just stops. So if I turn the intermediate wipers on, they don't even work properly. You have to manually do it, which is kind of funny. and there's lots of engine faults. The cupboard doors on the bottom fly open when you drive. The screws laying on the ground where they've fallen out of the doors. And I've actually treated this truck pretty good, and I've tried to clean up the dash and wipe everything down. But like I said, whoever used this thing before, they just totally neglected it. And it's sad because the company spends a lot of money on these vehicles and puts their trust in employees to maintain the vehicles. And I'll bet you, I mean, when I first got this thing, there was like no oil on the dipstick, which goes to show the guy that used to have this didn't even check the oil probably. And he wondered why. I'm sure he probably wondered why. Gee, why is there so many problems with this truck? So, and it's our responsibility as the employees. I mean, we live out of this thing pretty well. Keep it clean, keep it well maintained, make sure everything works. The shop is not cheap. They'll fix it if you tell them there's a problem with it. So I'm really, really grateful and really looking forward to my other vehicle. I know I complained a lot about the clutch and everything, but it would be sacrilegious, but I almost feel like kissing the ground when I get in that vehicle, when I get it back. Oh, there's DOT driving by. You didn't see them because they're in my mirror. Oh, they're following behind a flatbed. Oh, there's a trucker actually doing the speed limit out here. They have to have Department of Transportation right on their tail before they actually slow down. So I just wanted to give you an update. I did some recording of my trip to Edmonton yesterday out of Calgary, and maybe I'll work on that a little bit. Another thing too, maybe I'll ask somebody this, maybe they might know. I bought this HP laptop, and there's a stupid bubble that keeps popping up, and it's annoying the crap out of me. It keeps saying low disk space. You are running out of disk space on HP tools. Click here to see if you can free the space. Well, I've tried freeing space, and why that thing keeps popping up, I have no idea. So it's getting to the point now where I'm just about ready to get rid of it. And if anybody knows how to fix that, shut off HP tools or whatever, please let me know in a private message or a message underneath the video. I'd really appreciate it. There's nothing worse than a bubble popping up constantly. You're running out of room. Oh yeah, on my 1 terabyte hard drive, I'm running out of room. Whatever. Anyway, so I will talk to you later, and I'm gonna see if I can slap together that other video of me and my drive to Edmonton yesterday, and there's a little bit of time lapse involved in that, and I'll see if I can put that together while I'm sitting here taking my break. So I'll talk with you real soon.